Are you looking for the most dependable truck in the market? I got the results of the latest 2019 Consumer Reports ratings on the most dependable full-size trucks for sale. We're going to get those results coming up right now. Hello, it's Tim Esterdahl, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk, and my passion is trucks and SUVs. This is the first time on the channel. We do a lot of truck news, reviews, and just quirky stories to come up with. So if you're a big fan of trucks and SUVs like I am, make sure you hit subscribe below and hit the bell notification to be notified of new videos. Now, through a lot of viewer feedback, I've gone ahead and worked with Consumer Reports here for the last couple days, and I come up with the results of the top-rated pickups 2019. There are certain things I can show you, there are things that I can't show you, so we're going to get to those. And I did a video a little while ago about dependability from JD Power. I'll put above. We got quite a bit of consumer feedback from viewers about how they feel about Consumer Report or JD Power, excuse me. And that led me to do Consumer Reports. Had a viewer also asked me to do Consumer Reports too to compare the differences between where the dependability is these days and different sources come with different information. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get to those results, and I'll go ahead and put them on the screen. We'll go through them one by one. Okay. For the purposes of this video, I went to consumerreports.org and looked up new pickup truck ratings. Now, this is the non-member version, so as you see as you scroll down, everything is locked. You can't really tell who's first and who's second and what the overall score is. And so I went ahead and went behind the paywall because I'm a member, and I looked at the different rankings I put together in this video. I'm not going to show you overall score because you'll need to pay for that, but I can tell you about reliability and how they're going to rank these pickups in 2019. And we're going to look at predicted reliability, and you can see Consumer Reports calls this predicted reliability is a forecast on how well a new models likely hold up. I'll scroll in here so you can see this a little bit better. There we go. How likely to hold up derived from our latest annual car reliability survey. They send the survey out to like 500,000 new car owners, and they look at different features of the car and whether it's still holding up or still working. They put this together in a survey. And so they're looking at these vehicles. If the vehicle hasn't changed much in the prior 3 years, they use the newest 3 years, and they you can see they go back and forth. The reliability history is, as you dive in deeper, you can actually see what consumers are having problems with. Okay, looking at the Consumer Reports rankings on these trucks and putting them together based on reliability and predicted reliability, I came up with 7 full-size trucks to talk about. I excluded the 3/4 ton and 1 ton, and I did not include midsize. I'll do a separate video on midsize, and I'll do a separate video later on with heavy duty. Considering all the heavy duties are brand new, it's a little bit unfair to do those. It's a little unfair to do the full size because we do have 3 new competitors in the Ram 1500, Chevy Silverado 1500, and GMC Sierra 1500. But we'll go ahead and do this video because they're basing this information off prior generations and what they predict they're going to see in the future. Putting these trucks in order, I was able to determine the top 7 full-size pickup trucks for reliability according to Consumer Reports. Now, I excluded 3/4 ton and 1 ton because they're separate categories, and I excluded mid-size trucks. I'll do those in a separate video. We're going to start with number 7 and work our way up. So at number 7, at the bottom of the reliability rankings, is the 2019 Nissan Titan. According to Consumer Reports, there just is too many reliability issues with this truck to give it a higher ranking. Next is the 2019 Nissan Titan XD. Now this makes some sense. If the Nissan Titan half-ton is going to be number 7, the Nissan Titan heavy-duty half would be number 6. Number 5 is going to be the 2019 GMC Sierra 1500. Looking at the predicted reliability on this versus with other models of the older truck coming through and the reliability rankings, they still don't predict the new model is going to do that well in reliability. So if you think number 5 is 2019 GMC Sierra and you see the correlation between 2019 Nissan Titan XD and 2019 Nissan Titan, then obviously number 4 is going to be 2019 Chevy Silverado 1500. Now this truck gets similar rankings to GMC Sierra, and again, predicted reliability on this isn't so strong. Number 3 is the 2019 Ram 1500. Much like the Chevy Silverado and GMC Sierra, they all basically get about the same reliability rankings. The Consumer Reports just doesn't seem to think that highly of these trucks as far as reliability. Overall score is different because overall score is based on price and consumer reviews and ownership reviews and a lot of different other factors. Number 2 is the 2019 Ford F-150. This was a little bit of a surprise to me because if you look at the other sites we've compared this videos and trucks to with the GD Power and car complaints, the Ford F-150 didn't do as strongly as other sites did. But this is why you use multiple sites. So number 2 was a 2019 Ford F-150. So if you're keeping track at home, you probably notice one truck has been left out, and that'd be the number 1 spot. That is the Toyota Tundra. So the 2019 Toyota Tundra claims the top spot in reliability rankings for Consumer Reports, and this is kind of a no-brainer. Toyota is built on reliability, and what's interesting also is that it's one of the oldest trucks out there. So you could make the argument that it is the more reliable because there's less new parts on it, versus the newer trucks like the Ram 1500, the Chevy Silverado 1500, and GMC Sierra 1500 all have a lot of new parts. And so it'll be interesting to see how these reliability rankings change in 2020. Now, you may be wondering how these rankings from Consumer Reports match up to other ranking sites, such as, say, JD Power. And JD Power does a consumer survey as well as Consumer Reports. They just don't test it as well as Consumer Reports does, and they do sell the reports versus Consumer Reports nonprofit IDGress. Let's get to these results. And so from the 2019 dependability survey that they put out, now JD Power, keep in mind, does look back 3 years of ownership, and that's how they determine their dependability, is just 3 years after ownership. And so looking at the rankings, we can see that the Toyota Tundra is going to be number 1, and my computer's going to freak out a little bit, but that's what's going to happen. And we have the Chevy Silverado 1500, the Ford F-150, the Ram 1500, and GMC Sierra 1500. What's interesting is we have 2 spots for Toyota Tundra in the 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. It's just JD Power, I guess. And the Ford would be swapped with the Chevy, and the Chevy would go below the Ram. That's basically how those rankings work out. But you can see it's not so much difference, but there is a difference in reliability between the different sites. Hey, thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, remember, hit subscribe below and bell notification to be notified of new videos coming out. I'm going to do more videos on dependability. I'll have a midsize coming up. I'll do a full-size SUV and maybe a mid-size SUV. So if you want to know more about those categories, maybe there's one specifically you want to know more about, hit me up at tim@pickuptrucktalk.com. Find us on the website on pickuptrucktalk.com. Also, go ahead and find us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Type in Pickup Truck Talk. See a theme here? Yeah, we're on there. Type it in, you'll find us. Thanks for watching. I'll see you down the road.